here since what, 5:30?
Yeah, I got here 5:15.
Okay.
You were here actually. Set up ready.
Well, that's true. That was about 3 o'clock this afternoon.
I walked in and the office looked ready.
Right. All we were missing was coffee and donuts. For whatever reason, just not going to happen. So we're going to, may sound a little different, may look a little different, but hopefully it's still coming through at home. And we appreciate the work Garrett Haddock's doing, and he has now gone to his cell phone. And this is Rhett Butler on.
Oh, that's the live ball.
Get it right there.
Yes.
Oh,
go score.
What a great hop for the Bulldogs. Number 9, Bo McFarland. That thing just kind of died right there in the air.
One big hop.
And I think the Tigers were just kind of waiting for it to bounce into them.
They did not react. They were frozen like a deer in headlights.
So we're going to switch around some positions here. We're going to get Haddock in the middle, John, so that one of us on one side, one's on the other, and hopefully our voices will kind of even out.
We're going stereo.
Yeah, there you go.
One on the left, one on the right.
So special teams again, John.
Yes. Yeah, another turnover for Tahlequah, and puts us in great field position once again.
Charbonneau from the Tiger 28. Here's the handoff to Edward. Edward the 25 to the 24-yard line, and that will be a pickup of 4 on the play, 2nd and 6. As we still do a few adjustments here for our camera, but we hope things are going a little better than what they were. And here's Charbonneau. A little bit of trouble, now rolls to his right, looking down the field. And he is going to get first down yardage as he crosses the 20 to about the 18-yard line.
Yeah, it was a low snap that time. He had to pick that one off of the turf, and as he rolled to the right, didn't have anybody open, but he was able to pick up a first down on the play. Good run.
So, John, I just want to remind all the folks at home that camera may be a little shaky right now.
It's a little shaky.
As we got it on the phone, and right now, Garrett stepped away. Here's Trenton Edward. Garrett stepped away for just a minute. We're going to try to do a few more adjustments. So I'm holding and talking at the same time.
Yeah. Multitasking.
Yeah, much like, what is it, chewing gum and walking?
Chewing gum and walking.
You wouldn't think that it would be that tough, but at times it is.
It is.
So
we're not good multitaskers.
No.
I think that's usually the women's gift. They can feed a baby, do the laundry, and cook dinner all at the same time.
There you go. Here is Charbonneau over the right side. Now cuts it to the middle, across the 5 to the 4-yard line. And John, that's going to be good enough for first down.
First down and goal inside the 5, maybe inside the 4 for the Bulldogs. We're knocking at the door here.
Almost at the 9-minute mark here in the second quarter. Still says first on the scoreboard, but it's second. Here's Charbonneau straight up the middle.
Touchdown.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown Bulldogs. Number 4, Cale Charbonneau. And that's his second touchdown.
Second touchdown tonight. Cue the fight song. Not sure why the Tahlequah Tigers are playing their band right now.
Right?
It's trying to steal our thunder, I guess. We scored the touchdown.
8:56 left in the second quarter, as Belong will try this extra point to make it 25 if successful. Swanson with the hold. That is up
right down
and
the middle.
Through. Wagner Bulldogs 25, Tahlequah Tigers 0. And John, again, all set up from special teams play.
Yeah, it's been a game of field position, special teams play, and turnovers on Tahlequah's part. So we'll take it. 25-0 Bulldogs.
Charbonneau with 2 short touchdown runs, and then the long pass to Swanson, 47-yard for the score. And we've had great special teams play. We've had a 2-point conversion, and that's why, and a field goal, and that's why you see kind of 27s, but not a whole lot of 25s out there.
So Mr. Butler towing this one
Yep.
this time, so he'll get a turn at kicking one deep here.
Well, he kicked it. He kicked short on the last one that caused the Bulldogs to be able to. And here's the return on number 20.
Woo!
Yeah, that's is that
25?
Booty down there? 25, Javon Miles, I believe, was the first one down there for the Bulldogs. And I heard some pad popping up here.
Yeah, 25, Javon Smith?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Javon Smith. Pad popping.
Cutting down at about the 34-yard line of the Tigers. That's where they'll have it, 1st and 10. And we hope things are better for you now. It might be a little bit fuzzier on the picture, but hopefully it's a little bit steadier.
May not be 4K.
And on the outside, number 12, Alex Shields, the wall.
Got some fans texting me and making sure that everything is good for you at home.
Good pressure, ball in the air. Get it. Oh!
Number 42, Gavin Miller, able to bat that ball in the air, and Shield Knight almost having himself
He
little gift.
he almost had a gift in the breadbasket. That would have been a nice pick six for him. Lineman's dream: either get an interception or pick up a fumble and go scoop and score.
Scoop and score.
Defensive
yeah.
lineman's dream. That's when Chris Berman comes in with the rumbling, bumbling, stumbling.
Yep, that's right. 2nd and 10 for the Tigers from their own 34-yard line. McIlvain, the quarterback for the Tigers.
You got trips to the left, trips to the top of your screen there. That's 3 to the wide side. They run to the short side. He's met by Bryce Steele, number 32, on a nice tackle.
And let's see, speaking of Bryce, I saw that maybe Grandma and Grandpa were flying in from Chicago today.
Oh, to catch the game?
To catch the game.
Awesome.
And so, I believe Dennis is out there. I haven't seen him yet, but I'm sure he was. I saw him post earlier this morning that they were on their way.
Awesome. I love it when the family comes and supports the team. It's awesome.
So it'll be 3rd and 6 for the Tigers. Quarterback looking
Over the
straight
middle.
down the middle. Got a man. That's number 7. And Charbonneau and Ford combined on the tackle, but not before they get into Bulldog territory. But John,
Yep.
there's a flag on the play.
Yeah, it was number 7, Elvis Myers, getting that reception, but we'll see what we got. We got a holding.
Yep.
Holding call on the Tigers.
Coming back. So a nice pickup is nullified by the holding call penalty. And just when the Tigers thought they were getting something going into Bulldog territory, I believe for the first time tonight, maybe?
Yeah, that would have been the first possession in Bulldog territory. And unfortunately for them, it's called back with a holding call. Probably on one of the interior linemen, most likely.
So the ball will be back at the 28-yard line. It looks like about a 3rd and 16 for the Tigers as McIlvain rolls to his left. Looking downfield, still has it, and he is tackled by Charbonneau back at the 20 for a loss of several, and now, John, it's going to be 4th and okay.
Yeah, the punter's sure getting some good practice tonight.
Yes, he is.
He probably didn't want that, but he's getting quite a few reps in punting the ball.
You only want your punter to have a lot of reps in practice.
Yeah, right.
Never you want that in the game.
Don't want that in the game.
So clean snap
Low
and
kick.
low
Rolling.
line drive kick end over end.
Oh gosh, get on
Ford thought
That's a
about
live
picking
ball.
it up.
I think we touched it.
I think we did too, but the referees are not signaling anywhere. Talquah sideline, I sure believe they did.
Well, I would be selling it too if I was them. That's on their sideline. They can influence the referee. I think.
Yeah, Bulldog ball, that is.
Woo.
It looked like Ford thought he touched it, and then he kind of backed off. Of course, they tackled him by the end. The ball's still rolling. But again, the only ones that it matters are the ones down there in black and white.
Right.
But it has to be black and white.
Right. Yeah, that's the official. They've got the gear on. to signify them. So yeah, for my 5-inch one, I thought he touched it, but fortunate for Bulldog Nation, we got the ball. Well, he didn't see it that way, so Bulldogs will take the ball 1st and 10 with 6:40 left in the first half.
Ball is at the 42-yard line for Charbonneau from the
Reverse.
Shotgun.
Fake.
Here's a fake reverse. Charbonneau looking way downfield. Now he's going to keep it. And John, I think that's going to be a holding call for the Bulldogs.
Yep, something fell out of the referee's pocket there. Something yellow. I spy something yellow.
And that's about the time that Charbonneau took off running. So you gotta think, and that's what it is. Holding against the Bulldogs. There'll be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And well, maybe not. Looks like
I think so. Yeah, from the foul.
Okay, so
10 from
looks
the
like
foul.
it was at the. No, that's going to be It's going to be at the line of scrimmage, I guess, is where the spot happened, because we're back 10 yards to the 32 for a 1st and 20 now for the Bulldogs. Got trips down at the bottom of your screen. Charbonneau looking
Over the
underneath.
middle.
and
Here's the
that's
blocks.
Edward.
Oh,
no.
don't hold.
That's number 26, Coleman.
Nice cut.
Coleman still on his feet across the 40 to the 39-yard line. And a well-designed play. Not only well-designed, but a timely call.
Yeah, great call. Is 26 there dragging across the middle. That is Anthony Coleman.
Yep.
6'2" senior. So that's great for him to catch one across the middle and pick up pops. Oh, snap it, center.
Yep.
Dax. When
I
he
think
jumps,
there
you got to
was-
snap it.
Well, and they're going to go ahead and get the call because there was contact made
Right.
from that nose guard. So the Bulldogs will add 5 to that last pickup from Coleman. Gets him to the 40. Now the 5-yard penalty against the Tigers gets the Bulldogs to the 35. 5:45 and running from this second quarter.
And Jeremy, at junior college at NEO, I went to play tight end, but I actually got moved to center and guard. But time at center, I was taught that if anybody jumps across the line, snap it
No matter
immediately.
what.
No matter what.
Now,
That's
here is
free
that
5 yards.
reverse.
Look at that block
That's
by Charbonneau.
McFarland.
McFarland in the open field. Run for 1, over 2. It takes 2 more Tigers to take him down.
Gets inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. They faked it the last couple of plays. That time they did it. That's Bo McFarland coming into your screen. And again, getting inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. And John, I missed it. I heard you call it, though. Looked like Charbonneau throwing some blocks.
Yeah, he made a great block. Great block that actually sprung him.
Tayshawn Williams, I believe, for the first time tonight, across the 5 to about the 3-yard line. As John, I believe that's the first time that we've called.
Yeah, that's the first time he's carried the ball, I think, tonight. So we got new dogs coming in here. We got number 25.
That's Jalen Smith.
Okay.
And now we just called Williams' name. And it looks like Smith is going to line up. Looks like we've got the power
That looks
formation
like
here.
some form of power. I think that's right up the middle.
Here's Charbonneau.
Oh, we were going with a jump pass to Shield Knight.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for.
It was open too.
And he is stopped short of about the 1-yard line, but that's exactly what they were doing, John.
Yeah, I think he was designed to take about 2 steps up to the line of scrimmage and stop and just do a little, what we call a jump pass.
Yep.
And Shield Knight was open right over the middle, but something just, I don't know, I guess he saw something else or somebody was in the way.
I'm not sure if Shield Knight had turned all
Oh,
the way to
He
him.
wasn't
so,
looking yet.
Charbonneau kept it himself, and he's going to keep this one to get into the end zone. And the Tigers may have stopped him short. I think they did, unless he comes up. No,
No.
he is. Oh, yeah.
Touchdown. There we go.
We're just uncovering the bodies there.
So Philadelphia Eagles, if you're familiar with that play, that's called the tush push. Jalen Hurts, former Sooner there, they've run that play to perfection on, that's on like 98% completion percentage. What's the word I'm looking for? Not completion. Effectiveness.
Success.
Maybe 90% effectiveness on the tush push. We got the old draw here. Oh! He didn't make it. He stopped him.
Okay.
So I was direct snap to number one. That's
Number one,
Silent McHenry.
Yep.
Yeah, backup quarterback.
Yep.
And he just went with a draw right up the middle, but Tahlequah did not fall for it, and they stopped him short of the goal line. So Bulldogs, I think we're 31.
Yep.
We got a light out on the scoreboard.
Well, at least it's not blinking tonight.
Not blinking.
So that is the score, 31-0, as the Bulldogs, Charbonneau with his third touchdown run, and all have been, I think it was 2 yards, 1 yard, and then a half a yard there.
That's right.
So there's 3 of your scores, and the special teams have provided 5 of those points with a 2-point conversion and a field goal, and then of course the 47-yard. Here's that short kick, and it bounces. That is another live ball, and I think
We got it?
Tigers got it.
We found something.
Goodness. Number 54 for the Bulldogs. Number 54 is Anthony Harris. And John,
You recovered it?
John, that was Rhett Butler again on that kick, and it basically did exactly what it did the last time we got it.
One big
Just
bounce
goes
straight up.
And I think the Tigers were there. They were just waiting for it to bounce into the bread basket, and it just goes straight up. And if you're just now joining us, or you missed the first time that happened, that's the second time that has happened. As I don't know if Rhett's practicing that or what, but either way, the Bulldogs have the ball, 1st and 10 on the Tiger 29-yard line, and worse just got worser for the Tigers.
Yeah, that.
Oh, that shield night.
Stiff arm.
Stiff arm.
He's going for the end zone.
Oh, yeah. He's a
tree.
great
Oh, his own man. His own man stopped him.
Well, so he was down there throwing a block.
Coleman, I think.
Yeah, Coleman was throwing a block, and Shield Knight was just trying to bulldoze his way through, so he ran into
His
Coleman.
own player. Yeah.
He's trying to throw another block.
He would have scored because that freight train was moving.
So how about Charbonneau able to get the pass off as the Tiger literally is taking him down.
Right.
And Shield Knight makes the catch, stiff arms. And then I agree, John, it looked like, here's Charbonneau, he walks in for the score. It just looked like after that stiff arm, Shield Knight's like, I'm scoring.
I'm scoring. Nobody's stopping me. But my own player. Yeah, that's Charbonneau in for the hat trick.
Yeah. No, that's number 4.
Oh, 4. Shoot.
Four
for
running
Charbonneau.
touchdowns and a throwing touchdown.
Okay.
So just like that, the Bulldogs are at 37. And now we're going to look at the extra point. And again, Coleman at the goal line, still blocking his man. And Shield Knight weaving in and out of traffic. And a little bit of a collision there with a Tiger and a Bulldog.
That's right.
At the goal line. Here's Balalong for the extra point. A little bit of, and that will go through. And
Get a
it's
flag.
good, but there is a flag. There's a little bit of trouble with the snap, and Swanson able to keep his composure and get that snap in. And Balalong puts it through the uprights, and we'll wait for what they say the flag is going to be.
Yeah, number 60, that's Colt Stroud, the snapper. It looks like the snapper on extra points and field goals. And then Carson
Looks like it's going to be
Klinger
against Tahlequah.
That's the punts.
Sorry, John. I think
Okay.
yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, it's against Tigers.
Personal foul. You don't usually see that unless it's roughing the kicker, and it wasn't that. So, yeah, that was a personal foul indication against the Tigers. So the extra point will remain good. Wagner Bulldogs 38, Tahlequah Tigers 0. And John, early on, really through most of the first quarter, it was kind of 3 and out for both teams.
Right.
Maybe a couple of first downs, but then there was a punt, and then all of a sudden, and you know what? Here at this point in the game, I'm kicking an onside kick right now. It's on the 45 of the Tigers after the 15-yard penalty,
Right.
and you know I'm not ready to step off the gas
Right.
just yet.
It's almost like if you could drop it right here in the middle of the field, right on the 20,
Yeah.
on the 20 or 25. We call
Just
Dad
run
would call
and
it a
get it.
pooch. We call it pooch kick, just
That's
like that.
exactly what they did, and
They fielded it.
They did field it this time. didn't quite bounce straight up, but enough to where they could feel confident in fielding it that time. But wow, just a routine kickoff really on these past two. Even that one has turned disastrous for the Tigers. This time they're able to field it though, John, and so they'll have it 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line.
All right, Jeremy, I noticed we got some new Bulldogs in there on the defensive line. We got number 54, that's Anthony Harris. Well, he's been there. 51, Rylan Whitaker. He's come in. Substitute for somebody there on the defensive line. And then we still have Von Holt in there. And then still Charbonneau at linebacker. Quarterback fakes inside. He's got open spot over the left side. Picks up the game to about 11 for the Tigers.
That is McIlvain. He's been at the controls all night for the Tigers, and that picks him up a 1st down and puts the Tigers at the 36-yard line, trying to get something going before halftime. 2:45 left until that time. McIlvain from the shotgun on a 1st and 10.
Fake handoff.
Keeps it to himself. He got plenty of room to run here. Oh man. Yeah, here comes the flag.
Yeah.
As he had, I think they call it the quarterback giving themselves up.
Yeah, you can't hit him. He's gone to a I'm going down position.
Yeah.
You can't make that hit.
So we're gonna have 15 yards added on, and later on we might go back and look at that play. As the Bulldog player might have already been in motion to make the tackle before the quarterback gave himself up. But in any event, that's 15-yard penalty. Tigers into Bulldog territory, I believe, for the first time tonight. We said that a couple of drives ago, but if you remember, that play came back
got called back
on a
too.
penalty.
That's right.
But this time it will stay in Bulldog territory. 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 42-yard line. McIlvain from the shotgun. 2:34 left in the first quarter, or second quarter, that is. And here is McIlvain looking across the middle. Got a man.
It's Elvis.
Nice. Nice play by number 3, Madsen Swanson. Yep. That was number 7, Elvis Myers. And they've been pretty successful. As you can see, number 7 has got the height for it for sure. They got him listed at 6'5", 205.
Okay, yeah, that's good size wide receiver.
Especially
Split in.
especially coming across the middle and got about 5 foot somethings out there.
Right. They actually have him in at tight end here. Handoff up the middle, met by a number 56, Von Holt.
And is that
12.
Shield Knight?
Yeah,
Yep.
Shield Knight, both.
Shield Knight and Von Holt.
Anchoring that defensive line. They've both had a good night so far.
Into the backfield for a loss of 1 back to the 43. We're almost at the 2-minute mark, and no 2-minute warning in high school football.
In college and pro. College, this is the first year for the 2-minute warning.
Okay.
I've been at the OU games. I'm like, wait, why are we stopping play? There's 2 minutes left. And it's like, that's NFL. No, they're doing that in college now.
So it'll be 3rd and 11. Here's McIlvain from the shotgun looking downfield. He's got a man wide open.
Oh! Just overshot him.
Yeah. He had a couple of steps on the Bulldog defender, but just couldn't lay it in. So the ball falls incomplete, and we'll have a 4th and 40, or 4th and 11 from the 43. A little bit of decision time here for the Tigers. There's still 1:36 left. I think the Bulldogs have all 3 timeouts. So do you go 4th and 11 or do you punt it away?
Probably just go ahead and punt it.
Yeah.
Just try to go in at halftime.
Hope
only
that
down
your
30
defense holds.
nothing.
Hope that your defense holds on these last minute and a half of the first half, and then just go in and regroup, try to find something. And here comes a penalty flag.
Probably delay game.
Yep. Delay of game is the call against Talquah, so 5-yard penalty. So if they weren't going to punt, you got to figure they were now with a 4th and 16. back to the 48-yard line. They got into Bulldog territory, John, but it didn't last long.
Didn't last long. So when the ball's backed up 5, our receiver needs to scoot up 5.
Right. So Ford possibly licking his chops for another great return. Don't think he's going to have a chance, as this one's high and short. Takes a little bit of a tighter bounce, and it'll be down at the 24-yard line. First down to get it for the Tigers. Is Santana. So the ball will be at the 24, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They've got a minute 25. John, what are you doing?
Just run the clock out.
Yeah.
Just work on your running game. No need to throw it deep here.
It sure looks like they might, though. We got 4 wide
We got
receivers.
staggered, yeah.
Up, here's a handoff to Edward across the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Got 9.
And looks like they're getting up to the line of scrimmage to go no huddle.
Okay.
Still over about 70 seconds left in this first half. Charbonneau from the shotgun. This time he's going to throw it. Looking way downfield for Swanson. Swanson makes the grab. Nice over the shoulder catch at the 29-yard line. And the clock stops as the chains reset with the first down. 57 seconds left and 56 seconds left now. Again, the Bulldogs with at least, it says 2 timeouts, but I don't think we've taken one, have we?
I don't recall. So I have to eat my words there. I was just thinking we'd run the clock out, but
Charbonneau again.
I gotta hold him.
Now he's going to take it and run. Shakes a couple of tacklers, spins to the 16-yard line, but that one's going to come back on a holding call.
Yeah, the offensive lineman, I think it was either Max Griffin or 64, Trevor Fowler. One of them knew that they did something wrong.
Okay.
Because he just looked at the ref like, yeah, you got me. So that's a holding call, looks like. Backs up the Bulldogs 10 yards.
Ball will be at the 37-yard line now. 39 seconds left with a 1st and long for Wagner. Charbonneau looking to pass. Got a man wide open in the flat. That's Edward. Edward with a couple of moves.
He could go all the way.
And he is able to score. Touchdown Bulldogs. Number 16, Trenton Edward. And I knew it was going to be a good game, John, but not
Yeah, that's college material right there. You make a move in open field like that and able to get it in the end zone, that's good stuff.
I think made about 2. What I thought the Tigers were there to make the
they were
stop,
there.
and they just disappeared. And he outran the other 4 to the corner. Touchdown Bulldogs.
Yeah, speed.
Wow.
Speed kills.
Number 99 along for the extra point attempt as Wagner looks to extend their lead. After this extra point, it is up.
I think he missed that one.
And that one went wide, so the score will remain Wagner Bulldogs 44, the Tahlequah Tigers 0. And this second quarter has just exploded for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, we put up a lot of unanswered points. I don't know exactly how many. I don't keep the stats. But we've got a lot of points to not a lot for them. So looking good. Bulldog Nation looking good, guys. We've got some, we had special teams play a huge part. Defense has played a huge part. Had some big offensive plays, and it's been a good night.
And John, with 21 seconds here, and we just scored, and the Bulldogs will be kicking from their 40, you would think, okay, they're going to catch it, maybe run one play, and it'll be halftime. But the way the Wagner Bulldogs special teams have played on kickoff, this could be one of the more exciting plays in the game.
Right. This is pretty interesting. Just a regular old kickoff.
We'll see what Rhett Butler does with this one, as the Bulldogs have already recovered 2 of these kicks. And that one's going to be shallow, this time fielded cleanly across the 30, now 35, and he'll come down at the 37-yard line. Number 13, John, was the first one to get him.
Yeah, that's Mr. Love.
Okay.
Elijah Love.
Elijah Love, the sophomore.
And number 32, Bryce.
He's having a good night on special teams.
Yeah.
Been on tackle, and he got that 2-point conversion down on the other end. Had a good night. So we got 15 seconds left here, Jeremy. I'm sure Talacaw wants to stop the bleeding, and I don't know if there's a tourniquet big enough.
Not right now, for sure. Although, let's call it a win to be able to feel that kickoff cleanly.
Right. They'll probably just take a knee and go in.
That's what they're going to do, and that will be the end of the first half. The Bulldogs have absolutely ran away with this in the second quarter and go in at halftime with a 44-0 lead, and it has definitely been all Bulldogs for this first half.
Yeah, everything's gone our way. I mean, we've gotten, I don't know how many times Tahlequah's turned it over exactly. I know of 3, maybe 4, but yeah, definitely when you get the turnovers and on your end and you're winning that turnover battle, it's a great thing for your team. It makes you put up points.
So we apologize for not being able to bring the band to you tonight since we're doing it through the phone. Probably not going to be able to get very good shots. So we're going to take a little bit of a break. We'll come back with about 6 or 7 minutes maybe left at halftime and bring you up to speed, and gives you time to take a little, maybe even take a little nap, as I believe it's just going to be the Bulldog band that's going to take for the halftime show, as the Tahlequah band is staying in the stands. So you are watching Friday Night Bulldogs, and we'll be back with you in about 12 minutes. We'll see you then.
Support troop and pack number 637.